Alright, so guys, welcome to the Essential Kangen Workshop Virtual. Then the golden rule for today, participation equals to value. Everybody, can you type it in the chat box? Participation equals to value. Guys, can you type it in the chat box? Participation equals to value. Samir, can you type? Why you type only P equals to V? Participation equals to value. Okay. Because the more you participate, the more value you get and the more you grow in the business. Okay. So who here you are going to participate 100% throughout the entire training today? Give me a number 1 in the chat box. You're going to participate all the way. Awesome, guys. Okay. So without further ado, let's jump into our first segment. And this segment, you need to know the details of it because this will pave the way for the entire training today. What I'm going to share with you, the first segment is called the Enagic Global Partnership Program. This is the business of Enagic, the numbers. Okay? So when you know your numbers, everything after the workshop, during the workshop is going to make much more sense. You're going to follow much better. Okay? So let me just share with you, Enagic as a business, all of us here are in the Enagic business. Now today, up to today, Enagic as a global company has sold over $4 billion of Kangen machines worldwide. So if you talk about $4 billion of machines worldwide, that is in excess of 1 million machines worldwide. Is that a lot? Yes, but is that the entire market sold to already? Absolutely no. It is just the beginning, but we're so proven. All right, over 1 million machines sold worldwide. And the best thing is anyone who drinks water is a prospect because we're selling something that is so universal. Everybody needs to drink water. All right. So who is Enagic? A lot of you here, some of you are new, some of you are brand new, some of you are quite new to the. Let me share with you. The company's been around for the past 45 years and is licensed as a medical device manufacturer. So all of you that have the Kangen machines at home, all these machines are actually medical device certified, right? Meaning the factory that made it has a medical certification of what? ISO 13485. Later, we're going to have an exciting session just on the product. All right, so this I'm going to give you a brief introduction. And here, endorsed by many doctors, many institutions, and many associations in Japan and in the US. All right, 5 years warranty on most of the machines. Lifespan of the machine is 25 years. Now, the key thing I want to share with everybody here is this. Now, the company, Enagic, is not just in Japan or in a few countries. Our company is actually in more than 20 countries worldwide. Just look at the countries that I've just listed down for you on the slide. From US to Europe to Asia. Asia was huge. To India. And then the latest office opening was in the UAE. So it's huge. It's a global company. Now, why am I sharing you all these offices around the world? It's because these are all the support system for you. And you want to build a business, you can even build it in other countries where other offices can also support your sales. So this is a global business. All right. So these are all offices Enagic has prepared to help you guys, to help all of us. All right. So how to get involved in the business? Now, as long as you are a customer, you can become a distributor. Very simple. There are no joining fees, nothing to join, nothing to pay. There are no annual renewal fees. There are no stocks to keep. So the stocks are all handled by Enagic. You, me as a distributor, we don't keep stocks. No monthly sales qualification. So there's no need to hit any targets every month to maintain your distributorship. It is your own business. Advancement in your commission scale is based on your cumulative sales to date. All right. What does that mean is the more machine you sell and accumulate under your group, the higher the commission you will get paid. Exactly how much? I'm going to share with you in the next slide. And lastly, it's a global plan. Now, let me share how it got to all of us here today. Now, our amazing business obviously started from Japan many, many, many years ago, and it went to Romy in the US. All right. So one of our top leaders in US, and Romy actually introduced this business to Cynthia, and Cynthia actually introduced this business to Bernard from Singapore, right? From Singapore, and Bernard actually introduced this business and this product to Mr. Sam Sia from Malaysia. All right. So Sam got into the business and built an amazing team, and through his network, our team's network, it got to you guys. Now, what am I sharing here is that whatever that has happened for Romy, for Cynthia, for Bernard, can also happen for you because it's the same system. You can have distributors worldwide. So it's truly an amazing business. All right. Now, really quick, I want to do a quick differentiation between these very two different models. Now, on your left, you will see something called multi-level marketing. Now, who here has been involved in some form of a multi-level marketing? Can you put number one in the chat? You've been involved. Means you have actually joined a company before, you have built a team, you have consumed their products, you have referred customers, you have been involved. Okay, who here has never, ever, ever been involved in a multi-level marketing company before? Give me a number two. You have never. Okay, I just want to see what is the ratio here. Wow, we have a lot of people that has never. We have a lot of people that have. So I think we have a good mix here. Okay, so we have people from the industry and new to industry. Now, let me share with you a quick difference. Now, a lot of multi-level marketing companies, they're good, amazing products, amazing companies. However, the whole hard truth is it takes a lot of effort and work to build a huge organization, because what you're selling is anywhere from $500 to $1,000 product, right? Some even $50 product. So you need a huge team to actually build a solid income. And if you're one of the bottom layers, I'm sorry, you don't make a lot of money. If you're on the top, you make a lot of money. Now, let me share with you what is called direct selling system. Now, Enagic employs a more direct selling system. Now, this is you. Now, this is the Enagic business plan. Now, direct selling means it's like any other business. You just sell to as many customers as possible, because the Kangen machine is so amazing. You want to actually sell to as many people as possible, right? So all these people, all these customers of yours, they can also refer their friends or become a distributor, correct? Because as long as you're a customer, you can become a distributor. Okay, so what happens is the direct sales, the direct customers you bring in can also bring in the red circles, right? And this is what we call your indirect sales. So it's very simple. So if you add the two things together, your blue plus your red, what do you get? In our company, we call it group sales. Can everybody say group sales in the chat box? Can you type group sales? Because group sales, this word will be used throughout the entire session today. You need to understand what is group sales. It is direct plus indirect. Okay, cool guys. So that's how our business works. It's a very simple system. Now, in Enagic, we have three main types of commissions. Now, more or less, some of you have been exposed to the first type, but I'm pretty sure a lot of you don't have a clear understanding of the second or maybe the third, some of you. All right? So I'm going to share with you thoroughly the three types of commissions today in this session. Okay? Now, first one, what is the 8A or 8-point system? And by the way, the 8A and 8-point system, it is actually a patented business plan. Means no other company can copy our business plan because it's so unique, it's so attractive. A lot of people wanted to copy it and it's patented. Okay? So what is the value of our Kangen machine? Now, because today we have people coming from all parts of the world, and in your country, it may be a certain amount in your currency. So let's use the US dollar benchmark, and let's say on an average, an approximate, okay, the machine is 4,000 US dollars. Okay, now the 4,000 US dollars does not reflect the price in US, okay? It's just a global approximate because everybody has a slight difference in price, all right, because of the foreign exchange. So let's say every machine approximately is $4,000. Now what happens is, so once again, I put it here, price of machine and the commission value used is an average of global standards. So whatever I share with you here, you have to refer back to your local currency, okay, and your local payouts. Now, out of every machine, Enagic actually allocates $1,600 per machine for its marketing partners. So Enagic does not do their own marketing. They set aside $1,600 on every machine. Now what happens is this $1,600 is split into 8 parts. We call it 8 A's or 8 points. What does that mean? If $1,600 is 8 A's, 1 A, oops, let me just change this. How come this is like this? Oops, sorry, just quick change. Yeah, this is correct. Yeah. So if 1,006 is 8A, 1A is $200. Okay. So the payout is 1,006 to all distributors per machine. Now, why do we split it into 8 parts? Very simple. Because in Enagic, when you start the business, we have a simple ranking system. Now, when you sell your first 2 direct sales, this is what we call a 1A sale. Company actually awards you a $200 bonus. All right, $200 bonus on your first 2 machines. So first direct sale $200, second direct sale $200. Clear, right? Very simple. Now what happens when you sell your third one? You become a 2A and you make $400. So you double up whatever that you have made. Okay, so you make $400 as a 2A on your third direct sale onwards. Up until when? All right, it will be up until you hit. It will be up until you hit 3A, because as a 3A, you will start making $600. Now, how do you get to a 3A level? Can you see on the right, it says how to get there. You must first have 10 cumulative group sales. All right. Now, what is group sales? Remember, group sales is what? Guys, can you put it in the chat box? What is group sales? What plus what? Something plus something is group sales. Can you put it in the chat box? What is the formula? I want all of you guys to participate because I want to make sure that you guys are following. Red and blue. All right, direct plus indirect, correct. So direct plus indirect is your group sales. So as long as you have 10 group sales, you are eligible to become a 3A on your next sale. And cumulative means there's no resetting, it's accumulated. There's no time frame. So once you do 10 cumulative group sales, your next direct sale, you make $600. Simple, very simple plan. All right, and then after that is what? You go even higher to a 4A. Now 4A means you make $800 on every single sale you do. Now, how do you get to a 4A? Remember, when you're a 3A, you have 10 cumulative group sales, right? Now, to get to a 4A, do you have to sell another 20 or do you only sell another 10? Which one? Can you put it in the box? Do you have to sell another 20 or do you only sell another 10? Exactly. Most of you guys got it because it's cumulative, right? So you only have to do another 10 and you're already at 20. So every time you sell a machine after that, you are making $800. Let me just pause right here just to share with you what kind of money we're talking about. Let's say you have hit your 4A ranking in 1 or 2 months, whatever it is. Now in that, when you're 4A and if 1 month you sell 10 machines, what type of income would you have made from these 10 machines? If one machine company is paying you 800, you are going to be making $8,000. $8,000 when you sell 10 machines as a 4A. Is that good money? That's amazing money. All right, $800. So that's just as a 4A. And then from when you grow your team, your sales to 50, every sale you do after that as a 5A is $1,000. $1,000. And obviously we have the highest rank here in Enagic. It's called a 6A. Can we see who here are the 6A distributors? Can you put there a 6A in the chat box? Who here you are 6As? Put in a 6A. 6A and above. You can be even higher than 6A, but just put a 6A if you are 6A or 6A and above. David Miller, almost. All the best to you. Hit your 6A quick. Okay. So guys, I want you to see in the chat box how many people are 6As. So this is not something that is brand new. This is not something that is not proven. People have been achieving and getting amazing income already. A lot of 6A in the chat box. All right, so 6A, you must have 100 cumulative group sales. And then after you hit 6A. Now, my question to you guys is this. Do you want to hit 6A fast or slow? Common sense, right? Do you want to hit 6A fast or slow? Of course fast. It's a redundant question. But the thing is, I need to share with you how to hit it fast. To hit 6A fast, you need to build a team. Guys, what do you have to do? Build a what? Build a what? Put it in the chat box. What do you need to do? You need to build a team. If you go and sell 100 machines yourself, you're going to take much longer than you build a team. So it's always about the team. And I have good news for you. Because this chart right here, I'm going to share with you, when you build a team, what would be in it for you? What is your overriding income? So let's reverse the timeline a bit. Back when you sell your first machine, or for some of you, this is where you're at right now. Okay, so everything in green denotes your commission. Now, when you sell your first ever machine, how much do you make? $200. Let's say your first customer is John. So when John buys a machine, you make $200. Okay. Now, when John sells a machine, so this one is already overriding already to Jack. How much do you make? You make another $200. Now, I need to make you guys understand the power of this. Why? Why am I emphasizing so much? You see, in a lot of industries, whether is it multi-level marketing, or whether you're in property, real estate agency, or whether you are in the insurance industry, whatever industry, every single industry, most of the industries, the overriding is a percentage of the direct sales. Means, let's say you're operating a real estate company. When whatever you sell, you're making so much. But when your agents sell, you're only making a percentage on their cut. Is that correct, guys? Can you give me a yes if that makes sense to you? Yeah? You're only making a percent of the percent. So it's very small, right? Now look at this here. It's the same amount. Can you guys see that? It's so powerful. It's the same amount. Now imagine when Jack sells to Ken, what happens? You also get another 200. Wow, same amount, even second level down. And when Ken sells to Lucy, another $200. This is truly amazing. I've never seen any overriding system like this before until I met Enagic. All right, so this is what we call your 1A overriding lane. Now your second direct sale would be another $200. Remember, your first two direct sales is 1A. All right, now once you hit your third direct sale, what happens? Owen, you will make $400 already. Now, what is the good news? Good news is what? When you up ranking, every time you sell to a new client, you are making double the money. Now, that's the first benefit. What is the second benefit? Now, when Kim sells, I'm gonna ask you guys a quiz. When Kim sells to three of her friends, Eva, Ian, and Eve, how much commission does Kim make? Not how much you make. How much commission does Kim make from 3 sales? Total. Give me a total. How much commissions does Kim make from 3 sales? I'm seeing a lot of answers from 400 to 600 to 800. Oh, got a lot of different answers. Okay, correct. So some of you are correct. The correct answer is $800. All right, because when Kim sells her first 2 machines, she gets $200, right? But when Kim sells her third machine, she already gets $400. So Kim will make $800. But guess what? You as her sponsor makes $1,200. Amazing, right? This is your overriding. Truly amazing, because she's under your 2A organization. Pretty cool, right? So all the way here, keep selling, keep making. Now, once you have accumulated 10 machines, and then, now, so far, how many machines we have? Let's say John, Sarah, Owen, Kim, that's 4 already. And below all these people, we have more than 10. And once you do a direct sale here, then you start to make $600. $600 on every single machine. Now, when May sells every machine, May sells, how much do you make? $600. Guys, understand the power of this. $600 if May sells a machine. So, Kim's group will continue to grow, all right? And when these people keep on selling, you keep on overriding 400. Amazing. Now, up until when? Now, remember, the company only has a fixed payout of $1,600 a machine, correct? Nothing more, nothing less. Now, any company that comes to you and say that we're going to pay you forever is not a legitimate business anymore. It could be a Ponzi scheme or money game or one of those pyramid things. Now, Enagic is none of those things. We have a fixed payout. Once finish. So that's why the company has been around for so many years. Now, I'm going to share with you when Dawn buys a machine, what happens. Now, when Dawn buys a machine, who gets the first paycheck? I'm going to show you how the 8A commission is distributed. So when Dawn buys his machine, who gets paid first? Can you put it in the chat box? Exactly, it is Neil. Okay, so how much Neil gets paid? Neil Armstrong. All right, Neil, he gets paid a 1A commission, which is $200. Now the second person to get paid is who? Neil's sponsor, which is Bun. Now Neil makes $200, but how much Bun makes from Don's sale? Now my question is, how much Bun makes from Don's sale? Exactly, it is $400 because Neil is Don's 2A distributor. All right, so Bun will make 2. Eve will also make 2, which is 400. And Kim will also make 2. Now, when I say 2 means 2A, okay? Not 200, 2 A's. So Neil will make 1A, Bun will make 2A, Eve will make 2A, Kim will make 2A. How many A's already? How many A's already paid? 7 A's is already paid to your team. So when that happens, you are left with how much? You are left with a 1A commission. So for Don's machine, you make $200. Guys, are you clear on this? Can you give me a yes in the chat box if you are clear? This is very important. Now, why I say it's very important, if you're in business, if you don't know how the commission works, you're not going to make money. Correct? You need to know to the dollar how it works. All right? Now, when Neil sells the second machine, you make another 200. Now, when Neil sells the third machine, okay, now when Neil sells the third machine, what happens? Neil will start to make 2 A's. Bun will make 2. Eve will also make 2. And lastly, Kim will make the remaining 2. So for Dan's machine, what happens here? This is what we call a non-8A sale. Means it has totally been paid to your team. So for Dan's machine, you actually don't make a commission from the 8A commission. All right? And please note that non-8A sale do not count as a group sale. Is that a problem for you? Problem or not, guys? Is it a problem? Yes or no? Is this a problem? Okay. Some say no, some say yes. Depends how you see it, guys. It's a good problem, exactly. Depends how you see it. A problem, yes, it's a problem because why? No more overriding. But why a lot of people say no is because you know that the company has a solid system, that they're not going to overpay distributors and close down the company. All right? So every legitimate business needs to have a cut-off point. Okay? So what do you want to do? You want to open up new lanes because after you have 20 group sales, when you bring in your 4A, your first ever 4A distributor, you will make $800. And if this 4A distributor sells 10 machines a month, let's say this 4A distributor is me, Simon. Simon is your first ever distributor under your 4A. And what happens if Simon sells 10 machines in the month of December? What is your income for the month of December? What is your income in US dollars? $8,000 from me. Can you imagine that? Overriding, very powerful. All right? And let's say as a 5A, you sell to your cousin, and this person also sells 10 machines a month. How much do you make? You make $10,000 when they sell 10 machines. And let's say on your 6A, you bring in a person like Sam here. Who here likes to have a person like Sam to be your downline? Can you put in the chat box, Sam? Because he definitely did much more sales than that, right? And let me tell you this, there are a lot of people out there looking for a business like this. Now, let's say Sam is under your 6A. And if he sells 10 machines, how much do you make, guys? If Sam Xia sells 10 machines, how much do you make when Sam Xia sells 10 machines? $12,000, guys. $12,000. So this is the overriding system. Okay? Now to give you, to give you a better clarity on how this whole thing works, I'm going to do a simple exercise for all of you here. Okay, so guys, just have a quick picture of how this actually works. I'm actually going to share my iPad and do an exercise with you guys. Okay, just give me like 10 seconds to share my iPad. And let me know once you can see. Screen. Okay. 1 second. Oh. Can you see my screen? Okay, cool, guys. Thank you. Okay, now this one, I want you to participate with me in the chat box. Okay, in the chat box. Now, in this business, we have 4 categories of customers. 4 categories of customers. Now, if you can see on the left, category of customers, we have end user. So what is an end user? An end user just wants to enjoy the machine. He's not interested in the business. Now, the second one we have is a part-timer. Now, what is a part-timer? A part-timer is somebody that either has a 9 to 5 or he's running his own business. This is his second business, part-time. Okay? And obviously, the third one is a full-timer. So people like me, people like Sam, and a lot of the people in this Zoom call today, right? Out of 300 old people, all right? And in between end user and part-timer, we have a special category. Who are they? Ooh. 1 second, guys. My share screen just... Sorry, lost my connection. Home, back here. Okay. Okay, we're back. Sometimer. Okay, so this is the 4th category. So guys, sometimer means what? They only do this business whenever they have time. All right. So part-timer is more serious, much more commitment. Is their business. Now I want you to put in the chat box. Who here you are an end user? Who here you are a sometimer, part-timer, full-timer? Who are you? Put it in the chat box. Okay, put it inside and be honest, be truthful. Whoever you are, put it inside. Because it's very important to have clarity. Okay, cool. So who are you? Are you a some? Okay, thank you for participation. Thank you so much. Okay, now an end user. Normally, how many machines would they buy for one house? Question to all of you here. 1, okay? So a lot of you will say 1. But don't be surprised if people buy more than 1 because they have a big house. But let's say on an average, people buy 1 machine. All right? Now, an end user, even though they're not interested in the business, okay, but they love the machine. They drink the water. They sleep better at night. You know, they have higher energy levels. They really love the product. What do you think this end user would do? But he doesn't know about the commission. He probably even doesn't care about the commission. But he loves the machine. What do you think he'll do? Gift other people, help to other people, recommend, spread the message. Exactly. So, in essence, your end user maybe gonna give you a lot of referral sales. All right, referral sales. Okay. Now, my question to everybody is: in 1 year, how many referral sales can a happy customer refer to you? In 1 year, how many referral sales? Just throw all your numbers in the chat box. Infinity. Never mind, give me a number. We need numbers. Okay, cool. So I see anywhere from 3, 5, 10 to 12. So it depends on the customer, right? So there's no right, no wrong. So 3, 5, 10 to 12 in a year. Okay? So that is for your sometimer. Your end user. Now coming to your sometimer. Now what is the difference between a sometimer and an end user? A sometimer actually does what? Actually does sales. They know about the business. They want to make extra income, let's say to pay off their children's education for that year. They want extra income to go on a holiday. They want extra income to buy a new car. All right? But they're only doing it on their free time. How many machines can a sometimer sell in 1 year? Put it in the chat box. So let's say they do this business, they do presentations once a week. So in 1 year, there's 52 weeks. How many machines can they sell? let's say every week they do 1 to 2 demonstrations. In 1 year, how many can they sell? Yeah, generally it should be a little bit higher than, not at least higher than your end user, because your end user doesn't really sell, they just refer. So I'm seeing anywhere from 5, 10, 12 to 30. All right, that's the average number I'm seeing from you guys. All right, so that's a sum-timer. Now, coming to a part-timer. Now, the difference between a part-timer and a sum-timer is that the part-timer is more, not to say more, is 10 times much more committed and 10 times much more serious in the business. All right, 10 times. Now, a part-timer puts in work every day. They talk to people on a daily basis. They do presentations after working hours in their home, on Zoom, in the client's. Oh, sorry, I'm receiving calls on this WhatsApp. Sorry, guys. 1 second. I need to turn on my phone later. Okay, I'm receiving calls. Okay, sorry about that. So a part-timer is much more serious, much more committed, much more. All right. So my question to you is: in 1 month, how many machines can they do in 1 month? Can you please write down in the chat box? In 1 month, how many machines can they do? Okay, cool. All right, so I see somebody giving me 4, 5, 6, 10. Okay, so same question, guys, but full time. Full time. How many machines can they do in 1 month? Full time. One month. So this is full time. How many? Higher, right? Because full timer. So I see 5, I see 10, I see what? What else? Keep it coming, guys. Keep it coming, guys. I see 12, I see 20. Yeah. Oh, I see 30. Cool. Okay. Full time, because this is your bread and butter, right? Okay. Now I want to do an exercise for you guys, and I need to choose a number. Can I use the lowest number for both? All right. Let me just take a 4 here, and let me just take a middle number for the full timer, because the 5 and the 4 is quite similar. So let me take a 10 here. Okay, let's just take a 4 for a part timer and a 10 for a full timer. But let me be even more conservative. Let's say they only do 1 a month, and the full timer only does 3 a month. All right, very conservative. I want to keep it conservative. So when this person does 1 machine a month into 12 months, simple mathematics, that is 12 machines. This person does 3 machines a month. In 12 months, it is 36 machines. Direct sales. I'm asking direct sales. Okay? So 1 and 3 direct sales a month. Okay? Direct sales. So if the part-timer does 1 direct sale in 1 month, 12 months is 12 direct sales. Full-timer, 36. How much income do you make when these people sell the machines? It depends. It depends whether they're on your 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, 5A, 6A. Because when they're on different A's, you override different income. So which A do you want them to be under you? Which A, guys? I let you guys choose. Put it in the chat box. Do you want... So the first one, Nawaz already give me 6A. Eric all sit up, all want 6A. Vishal wants 4A. Some people want 1A, want to be very conservative. Some people want in the middle, 3A, 6A. Okay, guys, let's take a very conservative. In the middle, not even in the middle, lower than the middle. Let's take a conservative. Let me do this. Let me take a conservative 2A, which is $400 for both. Okay, for both 2A. Okay, means it's $400. Now what happens is this. Let me do a simple calculation. What happens when I take, oops, this one is not nice. Yeah, okay. So what happens when you take 12 multiplied by 400? What do you get? Can you help me out? Can you guys help me out? What is 12 multiplied by 400? So this is to calculate the income you make from their direct sales. Is it 4,008 or 48,000? 4,008, guys. 4,008. So should be correct. Most of you are typing 4,008. Okay. How about for your full timer? So this time we have 36 machines into 400. How much is that? What is 36 into 400? What will be the number? What will be 36 into 400? 14,400. Thank you so much for helping me. Okay. So this is for your part-timers direct sales and full-timers direct sales. Now, the second part of the income is what? Which one is more powerful? Direct sales or indirect sales? Which one is more powerful, guys? One person selling or a team selling? Common sense. It's a redundant question again. It's always indirect sales. Now, what is the power of the indirect sales? When I ask you what is the power of indirect sales, when you understand the power of direct sales, you will see this business in a totally whole new level. Now, what would be the ratio of the direct to indirect sales? Means for every direct sale you do, how many indirect sales will come from that direct sale? What is the ratio? Is it 1 to 5? Is it 1 to 8? Is it 1 to 10? Is it 1 to 2? Is it 1 to 20 in the next 1 year? Give me a ratio. What is the ratio? Direct to indirect. 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 5. Okay, to start with, some people say 1 to 3, but let's say in the average of 1 year, 1 to 50. Yeah, 1 to 5. Okay, cool, guys. So some of you are giving me 1 to 3, 1 to 5. Let me cut it down all the way to this 1 to 1. Because if I take a ratio of 1 to 1, I don't have to multiply the indirect sales by 3, by 5, by 10. I just take the same number for the indirect sales. Simple to understand, right? I just take 1 to 1. So for every direct sales you bring in, there's one more indirect sale. So that makes your indirect sale for part-timer another 4,008 and another 14,400 for your full-timer. Clear, guys? Can I see a yes in the chat box if you understood what I just said? Cool. 1 to 1. So if you total this up, what happens? You will get here USD, how much? 4,008 plus 4,008, 9,600. This one I can calculate easily. And how much do you get for your full-timer, guys? How much is 14,400 into 2? $28,800. Awesome, right? Awesome. So $9,600 from your part-timer and $28,800 from your full-timer in what? In a year. In a year. Now, this is not a guaranteed income, but the reason why I'm doing this to you is to share with you that even you hit such a low number, this income is there to be paid to you in Enagic. Now, my question to everybody is, are the numbers in green achievable or not in the next 1 year? Achievable or not? Yes. Is it realistic? Is it a realistic number? We're not talking millions, right? Now the thing is, it's achievable, but it's definitely not realistic because the lowest number you have given me was for part-timer was 4. I took 1. If I took 4, this 9,006 would be 4 times higher. You said you wanted 3A, 4A, 5A, 6A. I took 2A. Cut it down. Ratio 1 to 1. You said 1 to 3, 1 to 5. Ultimately, what I'm trying to tell you is this could be your worst case scenario in the business. Who would like this to be their worst case scenario in the business? $9,600, $28,800 in the next 1 year. It's awesome. And the good news is what? It's not just from, the income doesn't stop there, because in the next 1 year, are you only going to bring in 1 part-timer and 1 full-timer? No way. In the next 1 year, how many part-timers are you going to bring in? Guys, put your numbers inside. How many part-timers are you going to bring in? And part-timers means serious and committed, okay? Not some-timer, part-timer. Cool, anywhere from 5 to 10. I'm looking 5, 10, 12, okay? We're gonna speed this up a little bit. And then full-timer, how many? So guys, now we go to full-timers, put it inside. Now you start writing full-timers. 2, 3, 5, 10. Okay, cool. Why am I doing that? It's because that's how you build and multiply your income. $9,600 is from one part-timer. If you can bring in 5, what is 5 into this? Full-timer, let's say you bring in 3. What is 3 into this? That's how you build your income. What is 5 into 9,006? It's almost $50,000. What is 3 into 28,000? It's almost $90,000. So you're looking at, based on the numbers I've given to you, $140,000. 140,000 USD in the next 1 year if you hit these numbers. Is that good income, guys? 140,000 US dollars in the next 1 year as a part-time business for you. Good income or not? Awesome. 140,000 US dollars. Crazy good, right? Let's say I cut it down by half, 70,000. Still amazing as a business. Okay? So this is, okay guys, if you want to take a picture of this, take the next 10 seconds to do it, please. If you want to take a picture of this, because I'm going to go to another slide now. I'm going to give you guys 10 seconds to take a picture of this if you want to. Okay, so quickly take a picture of this, because this has given me a lot of clarity. Has this exercise given you more clarity on how much money you can make in the business? Yes or no? Can you put in the chat box? It's all about having clarity. Okay, done? Full with the pictures? I'm going to actually cancel this out. Okay, and I'm not going to bring it back again. So if you want to take a picture, take it now. Okay, I'm going to close it already. Oh. Okay, and I'm going to stop broadcasting. All right, so we're back here. So for now, that is the first commission. 8A commission and what we call the 4 categories protocol. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to go into our second commission, which is called the education allowance. So guys, I'm going to go through it quite fast. So if I'm going too fast, let me know in the chat box. Okay, now education allowance only applies when you become a 6A distributor. Everybody put 6A in the chat box. It only applies when you become a 6A distributor. Thank you so much. Now, remember that non-8A sale? Remember Don, the person that you don't make even $200? Remember that guy from the previous slide, the non-8A sale? Now, as a 6A, you actually make $150 on that sale. That is a education allowance, $150. So once you become a 6A, you get $150 on that sale. And it goes all the way if you're not blocked by anybody else. Now, let's say below you, there's another 6A distributor, and that person becomes a 6A. So from the non-8A sales under his group, you will still make a $25 US commission. Is that good or not? Pretty good, because this is already out of your 8A commission, and it also goes all the way. Correct, I'm serious. You even get paid for all these dawn sales. You call it dawn sales, John. Okay, $25. And let's say another 6A blocks you, you still make another $25. So in a nutshell, guys, in one line, you can have 3 6As and you still make income. Only when you have more than that, you get blocked, and that's where the education allowance stops. This is just only one line. You can have multiple lines, right, in Enagic. Unlimited lines, because we are direct sales. Block means when you are a 6A, okay, and you have another distributor below you that becomes a 6A. So this person actually has non-8A sales. You make $25 from this person. All right, from your other lanes that you are not blocked by a 6A, you make $150. So this is really simple. So that's education allowance, guys, which is also very important. Now, coming to the last commission, which this one is gonna change the way you look at the business. Okay? Now 6A2. Now 6A2 only applicable when you become a 6A2 distributor. Now a 6A2 distributor means you have two 6A below you on two separate lines. Now I'm going to draw it out for you later on. Now, what is in it for you as a 6A2? You get paid $25 per machine through 8 levels of 6A distributors. I'll let you digest that a little bit. You're going to get paid $25 per machine through 8 levels of 6A distributors. Some of you may be confused. What is 8 levels of 6A distributors? Okay, let me explain. I'm going to draw it out for you guys. Boom. So I'm going to explain to you in detail. What is 6A2 bonus? Okay, I'm just going to get a new screen. New. Okay, all right. Now, what is a 6A2? Now, you're a 6A when you hit 100 machines, right? Now, let's say, now you have many sales, direct sales, okay? Now, let's say the first person you bring in becomes a 6A. Okay, let's call him Mr. A. And let's say Mr. B here. Mr. B doesn't become a 6A, but Mr. B brings in one guy, brings in another guy, brings in another guy, brings in another guy, brings in the last guy here. And this person becomes a 6A, Mr. C. Now, when this happens, you become a 6A2 because you have 6As, two 6As on two separate lines. So that makes you a 6A2 distributor. And the reason why I draw the line all the way down is because it doesn't have to be your direct recruit. It can be many levels below you. Okay? As long as this happens, you become a 6A2. Now, what is 8 levels of 6A distributors? Now, here to here, this, how many levels is this? Guys, anybody? I'm gonna use another color. Let me use red color. How many levels is this? Can you count for me? 6? Some people say 1. What is it? So this is the real answer. It's actually 1 level of 6A. 1 level of 6A. Because 6A level means from 6A to 6A. That's what it actually means. All right, from 6A to 6A. So it's 1 level of 6A. All right, so just to share with you guys, this is how it works. I'm just gonna go back to my screen here. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Let me go back to my slide. So I hope you guys got the picture. Okay, so when you have so many levels means 8 levels means there's 8, and all the way from 6A to 6A 8 times. So it goes very, very deep. So when your team does 100 machines every month, just on the $25 a month, what is your income? It is $2,500 every single month, just from the 6A2 bonus. This is what we call passive income. Guys, can you put the word passive income in the chat box? Passive income. Because this is when you have a team, when your team is growing, when your team is building, you are making from the 6A2 bonus. And let's say you have built a team that does 200 machines every month. That is $4,000 of passive income. And let's say you go global and you make 500 machines a month. You make $10,000 every month. And let's say you join Mr. Samsia and go and explore all around the world, the Kangen business. 1,000 machines monthly. How much is that? That is $20,000 every single month, passive. Guys, is that good income? Yes or no, guys? Every month, when you have all these sales. Awesome, right? So these are all passive. Okay, so guys, I'm going to go to my last slide already, but I want you guys to understand the power of this. So we have the 8A commission, we have the education allowance, we have the 6A2 bonus. Okay, now I'm going to share with you part B of the 8A commission. Now, 1A is 200 US dollars, right? Now, the 1A, the 200 US dollars, is actually split into two parts: normal bonus and special bonus. 150 and 50. Total up, it is 200. Now, if you do not have any new direct sale in, say, 90 days, now what happens? Now, when you don't have any sales in the next 90 days, your special bonus is actually cut out. So you actually you're only left with 150 US dollars, which is your normal bonus on your indirect sales. Please understand that this slide only affects overriding commission. It does not affect your direct sales. So let's say in 90 days, you don't have even a direct sale, but you have a team selling, you still make 150 US dollars per A from your overriding. All right. Now let's say in 6 months, you don't even sell a single machine. Now guys, if you're serious in the business, this won't really happen to you. But let's say 6 months, you don't sell a single machine, you still get paid. Your normal bonus, you still get another 50%. You still get 50% of the normal bonus, which is $75. Now let's say 2 years, okay? 2 years you don't sell any machine, then company stops paying the overriding to you, because this is put in place so that we don't just join the business and do nothing. Company wants you to be active. Company wants you to be involved. And company is also very generous to give you a 2-year period just to make one sale to enjoy overriding income. If you're serious in the business, you're going to get one sale every 3 to 4 days, okay? 1 year or 2 years, all right? So guys, hope you guys are clear on this. And the last one is, all commission on new indirect sales will be reinstated once you make a direct sale. So no problem. So if you want to make a little bit of commission, you make one sale every 2 years. Okay? If you want to make half the commission, you make one sale every 6 months. If you want to make a lot of commissions, you make sales every single day. That's what you should be doing. All right, so this is the Enagic Global Partnership Program. I'm just gonna stop sharing this slide. All right, hope you guys got value and hope you guys understood how our business works, how you get paid,